This season was nothing I could imagine, with a lot of ups and downs. Here's the start of the season with me and my team celebrating winning the first game of the year, the Super Cup. And here's me and my team accepting the silver medal in the championship and me not dressed. No, I wasn't hurt or even suspended, but before we get into that, let's talk about how we got here. The season before this, I played in the top division of Switzerland for the Lugano Tigers, which was a great individual year for me and what I thought was a good year for the team. As you can see here, I averaged 20 points and 9 rebounds in 30 minutes, which is pretty good. So good that I was awarded first team All-League and Forward of the Year. So I felt no reason to return to Switzerland, as my team played in both cups and coincidentally lost in the semifinals to the Geneva Lions. After some second guessing and some convincing, I decided to sign with the Geneva Lions, who on paper looked like the best team assembled in Switzerland for the year. With that being said, being the best team cut with a lot of added pressure to play well. But I didn't return to Switzerland for individual success, just strictly team success. So if the team was playing well, I was happy. Luckily for me, after a rusty first game, the season started out good for me. I was awarded a couple of game MVPs and voted to the Team of the Week twice in 1 month. I was playing well and my team was winning, so all was good, until the team was hit with injuries and the lineup started to change. So my minutes started to fluctuate and I started playing less and less, and the minutes started getting more inconsistent. So at this time, I was uncomfortable and didn't have a rhythm, so I was not playing well.
Next level self-awareness.
Yeah, I was just like, if you uncomfortable in your work environment, you're not going to be able to do what you got to do.
The team was still winning and winning by big margins, so I figured while we're winning, I can get my rhythm back. Fast forward to the biggest game of the year against Freiburg, and I get in foul trouble and still unable to get my rhythm, and we lose, and I think the team is very unhappy with me. After that loss, the team goes on another winning streak, and now it's time for the Swiss Cup, one of the biggest events in Swiss basketball. We end up winning that, but I did not play much and I did not play well. So I know that the team is unhappy with me. Here is me celebrating with my team, happy that we won our bonus, but also knowing that things are not looking good for me. After that win, now the team is on a roll. We continue to win games straight until it's time to play Freiburg at home for one of the biggest games of the year for first place. It was a tough battle, very competitive games, a lot of lead changes, and fortunately we came out on top. So now we're in first place. I didn't play much and I didn't have one of my best games, but everyone was happy because we won. At this time, everyone is happy as we are still winning games, but my minutes are still low, whether I play well or not. The team is happy, but we're still battling injuries, so the lineups change every game. But now it's time for the League Cup. The Cup is the biggest event in Switzerland, one game to say who's the best in Swiss, and it's against Freiburg right before the playoffs. Everyone is excited, but who knew we would lose, as we just beat Freiburg weeks before. The team is nervous, as we will have to play Freiburg if we want to win the championship. In Swiss rules, you're allowed to have 4 imports in rotation, so here we are, all 4 standing next to each other. But Geneva decided to sign this guy, Ilya Popov, a power forward from Russia who played in the VTB League. They brought him here to help us beat Freiburg in the playoffs, so that means someone will have to sit out, as we will have 5 imports. I was notified by the coach after practice that I would not be playing in the first game, but I am still with the team as I will travel and warm up. But I knew then that the League Cup was my last game with Geneva jersey. But I continued to train and be prepared just in case my name was called, because if I was ever called and I wasn't prepared, my contract could be cut, as I sat and watched the Geneva sweep 2 series in the playoffs. Now it's championship time and time to play Freiburg, the reason they brought Ilya here. Unfortunately, Freiburg beat us 3-0 and we end up losing to them in the championship. Personally, I don't think bringing a new player to the team had any cause on the success or failures of the team. As you can see above, our numbers, mine's highlighted in red and his highlighted in black. Mine's is slightly better and a little less time. So I felt that the team just wasted money, as you have to pay guys like that coming from the VTB League a lot of money, and it did not help you accomplish your ultimate goal. Although the situation wasn't the best, I'm not speaking bad on the team. I'm just speaking on my personal experience with the situation, how it affected me.